Hey y'all, Billy West here. It's time for some Billisms. Hey, we've been talking about agreement, and what I wanted to point out was that there are several tools that we have at our disposal, to get different jobs done. And one of the tools that I just have been loving, getting the revelation of it, seeing it work in my life, and just really using it, and it's just been great. And that is the tool of agreement. And we're going to start going into agreement and how agreement works and what agreement is, and get in there to it pretty deep. One interesting thing about agreement is that if two people are not agreeing on what they're doing or where they're going, something very interesting happens. And that is that you have a major disconnect. And when you have a disconnect, it could be dangerous even. Let me give you an example. One of my employees today was taking some junk machinery down to the scrapyard. And it was on this trailer. I'm going to turn around here and I'm going to show you. See how that happens? See how that works? See that great big forklift behind me? It was on this car hauler. I'm going to try to get out of the picture. You see that car hauler? Had that great big 4,000-pound hunk of steel on it. Okay? Now, when you get down here and looking at the tongue of this thing, you can see pretty well that it is disconnected from the trailer hitch. This is a dangerous situation. These two components here are not in agreement. They're not connected. The truck can go to the left. This thing to go to the right. And this thing actually could go all the way down there. And you can't tell, but on the other side of those trees, there's a cliff. And I could have that forklift go right down through those trees, the whole trailer and everything, right over the cliff. In fact, I'm so tempted to take the license plate off and just let it go and then walk away whistling like, doop-de-doo. I don't know why that's down there. But I want the cash. Anyway, being out of agreement in our relationships, in our business lives, with people that we're supposed to be connected with, sometimes you really need to spend some quality time with the people that you know, people that you think are going the same direction that you're going, and make sure that you're on the same page, because that could be dangerous for your relationship. If you're not on the same page, you could be disconnected. One person could cause the other person to wreck, for example, and we don't want anybody, we don't want any cliffhangers, right? So let's just use that tool of agreement on a personal level to start. Make sure that you're in agreement with the people that are around you, people that you've surrounded yourself with to help you get from point A to point B, talent that you've brought in to fill up the weak areas that you have. Make sure everybody knows what it is that you're in agreement upon. Make sure everybody knows where you're going, what the end goal is, clearly spelled out, and make sure that everybody's on board with that. Otherwise, if you don't have that agreement, you can end up with a major disconnect. You don't want to find out in the middle of the street like we did today. By the way, next time I get on, I'll probably have a fresh haircut and a shave. Thanks for suffering with me. Take care.